BP oil spill of 2010, the media and the public were shocked by how much oil was being spewed from the deepwater oil well every day. There were many predictions of widespread disaster, death of plant and animal life, and destruction of nature. And though massive cleanup efforts were required and many tools were utilized to contain the catastrophe, something mysterious happened to all that oil. It largely disappeared, or so it would seem. Though scientists have long known that bacteria exist that can break down petroleum, they were skeptical about such bacteria and how effective it would be at such depths, low temperatures, and lack of oxygen, and against such a large quantity of oil. Previous observations have been done closer to the surface, in shore or in laboratories. But to everyone's surprise, it seems there are strains of bacteria that thrive in salt water, use very little, if any, oxygen, and absolutely love the exact type of oil that the well was spewing forth. These bacteria exist in far fewer numbers in unpolluted waters. So it appears they exist only to gobble up oil in seawater. They're like microbial superheroes. They show up when needed and disappear when they're not. Absolutely amazing. There are literally thousands of different strains of bacteria, but they all have some common characteristic. They are microscopic in size. They have very specific requirements for living, like oxygen levels and temperature and so on. And they reproduce quickly, and then they die, become food for other microbes in the food chain. And lastly, they must eat. As long as the food supply for a specific type of bacteria is plentiful, the bacteria population will grow exponentially. As the food supply is reduced, the population dies off. There are naturally occurring oil leaks all over the ocean floor, spewing different flavors of hydrocarbons, oils, gases, and other petroleum products. Each flavor attracts a specific strain of bacteria. All of these bacteria exist in very low concentrations in the ocean at large, roaming in search of food. Once they find their favorite hydrocarbon food source, they rapidly reproduce and selflessly gorge at the all-you-can-eat buffet. Oil-eating bacteria have been found in a huge number of locations as well: seawater, freshwater, groundwater, water-containing sludge, and land environments such as silt, soil, and sand. They are found in arid deserts of the Middle East, which, to be fair, is a good place to hang out if you consume oil, and even in ice cores from Antarctica. And it seems that this process happens much faster than scientists previously believed. According to one scientist whose team has been studying the bacteria in the crude oil plumes around the BP well, half the quantity of spewed oil can be consumed by the bacteria in 2 to 3 days. Initial predictions of oil plumes covering the ocean floor and killing life, or of oil-eating bacteria depleting the oxygen in the ocean, have proven to be unfounded. Interesting enough, enterprising scientists have tried to mass produce the oil-eating bacteria and have found that their living conditions are so unique that the bacteria produced in the labs do not fare well in the real-world conditions. The specific hydrocarbons being used as food, the water conditions, and the presence of other required nutrients are all different. So we humans sit back helplessly watching as these special oil-eating bacterial superheroes actually thrive without oxygen at extremely cold temperatures and high pressure, saving that natural environment from widespread disaster. Now, did these bacteria just happen to evolve with their unique abilities? Or like one science commentator winked and said, Mother Nature sure knows how to take care of the earth. Or could it be that a divine creator has an intelligent design to maintain the balance in nature and handle natural disasters in a way preserves life? You decide.